Yeah, at the back, I can hear some whistles. All right. Now, in the next hey, hey, all you got to do is we are happy and healthy. Lift up both your hands. All right. And when I say hey, hey, all you got to do is clap. Are we ready? On top of your volume. Hey, hey. Hey, hey. And now, ladies and gentlemen, all you got to do is just say all is well. Yes, can we do that? 1, 2, 3. I like that person because he spoke on behalf of everyone. What's your name, sir? What's Linda Lewis? That's perfect. Let's give a huge round of applause and to everyone present here. Come on, ladies and gentlemen. So very good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Let me just switch off the mic, the other one, so that we can be on the same page. Yes. All right, a very good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Bhavna Bhatia, and it is indeed my honor to present to you on behalf of Exchange for Media, the third edition of the E4M Health Marcom Awards. Well, it's an honor to host this wonderful program amongst all the healthcare and the health segment, all the huge fraternity who have been with us all throughout. India's healthcare ecosystem is one that is always on its toes, adjusting to the urgency stirring through the disruptions and embracing transformations in face of uncertainties. You would agree that last year, mostly clutched by the pandemic, will go down as one of the critical ones in the history book of our nation. India's healthcare sector rose to the challenge and stirred the nation through the crisis. So could we have a huge round of applause to each and every one present here? Well, after the success of the second edition, which was very well received, Exchange for Media E4M presents its third edition of the E4M Health Marcom Awards to reward the campaigns and mediums which are advertising, communicating, or propagating health. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we'd love you to be active on social media and tweet with our simple hashtag, and I'm sure you would have guessed it by now, hashtag E4MHMA. So all you got to do is this one simple hashtag, let's get it trending, and let's put that out to many and many people. Let's keep tweeting and continue to keep this buzz alive. Well, before we move ahead, let's take a moment to thank all our partners for the event, without whom this event wouldn't have been possible. Let's take a look at the partner AVs, powered by partner SWAG, Be Real, our gold partner Teamwork Communication Group, delivering campaign that make a difference, and our co-gold partner, We Roots Wellness Solutions, Live Long, Stay Young. Let's have a look at the partner AVs.
Imagine you are able to unlock all the hidden potential within you. You perform at peak levels in all areas of life. You will be called as a superhuman. V-Roots stands to create such superhumans. V-Roots is all about the essence of life. However, our approach is deeply rooted in science. V-Roots believes in high levels of personalization, personalized diet plans, personalized fitness plans, even personalized yoga and meditations. It is called personalized lifestyle modification using epigenetics. In fact, V-Roots is the first ever epigenetic lifestyle modification company in the world.
At V-Roots, we focus on an overall life enhancement of people. We are not just in the business of nutritional supplements or genetic testing. Rather, we are helping people to take charge of their biology and psychology using biohacking, which will help you to live long and stay young. This is made possible by our cutting-edge epigenetic lifestyle modification process.
A highly personalized lifestyle modification recommendation based on a proprietary genome metabolic analysis with the support of artificial intelligence helps people to take charge of their health. We provide world-class wellness products. V-Roots products are a convergence of ancient wellness wisdom and modern scientific research. Our products stand on three pillars: purity, safety, and efficacy. Our mission is to create a superhuman movement, which is possible only when we add a human touch into this scientific wellness process. V-Roots is in the forefront of next generation wellness revolution to create superhumans who are empowered by science to ignite their infinite potential.
So, well, ladies and gentlemen, let's give them a huge round of applause. All our partners, they've been so kind and supporting. Well, with this, it is now time and my honor to call upon none other than Dr. Anurag Batra, editor, Business World, and founder E4M, to kindly join us. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give him a huge round of applause as we welcome him towards the dais.
Good evening. Welcome to the third edition of the Exchange for Media Healthcare Marcom Awards. We started it 3 years back. We started it pre-pandemic. Of course, in the last 27 months, health, immunity, well-being, these three words have become more important than for everyone, for individuals, for organizations, for companies that are trying to address gaps and use new technology to be able to address the healthcare needs, both in a predictive way and use technologies like metaverse, AI, ML, and bringing all of these together to make our health better. Let's say Taylor said to many of her suitors, I won't keep you long. And I also have the same dilemma that the seventh husband of Elizabeth Taylor faced on the night of the honeymoon. Do you know what the dilemma was? Sir, do you know what the dilemma was? You know that she married 7 times, yeah, before she went to heaven. On the night of the honeymoon, the seventh husband of Elizabeth Taylor said to Elizabeth Taylor, darling, I know what I'm supposed to do, but I hope I make it interesting. So I hope whatever I say over the next 300 seconds, I make it interesting. I just want to say that finally, healthcare is becoming more and more prevalent in communication. Health benefits of products, services are being highlighted in a way that they were never. When it comes to branded content in healthcare, it is growing at a pace that we never imagined. And health, you know, there were 2 domains 20 years back which had no marketing. If an educational institute did marketing, that means it wasn't successful. If an healthcare institution did marketing, again, that it is not successful. But I think times have changed, are changing with new product offerings and service offerings and new age companies which are integrating a lot of practices. We saw the V-Roots presentation bringing genetics to be able to help you change your lifestyle to get better. I mean, that's an area that is growing. And, you know, I always say that speeches can be boring, especially in a bar before awards. Go on, but I want to recommend a book. When I was coming here, I said, I'll recommend a book, which I recently read. If I followed that book, I'd live till 120, I promise you. So I'm trying my best. But I want to recommend a book, and Sagar, if you can show that book. I read it in March sometime, and it's called The Life Force by Anthony Robbins. he's talked to the world's best experts in every field, including genetics. And he's talked to us about where the world is headed. And for people who are in healthcare marketing, who work for healthcare practices, whether in the communication or work for healthcare science and technology can't solve. When I read it for the first time, I was wonderstruck. So I just want to say that Exchange for Media's HealthCom Marcom Award in some ways recognizing these futuristic practices and bringing them to you. When I read it, I sent it to my partner, Naval. I think I gifted him this book 1 week after reading it, and I may have sent it to 10, 12 other friends. So I do recommend, I don't get any royalty on the sale of this book, but I'm sure you'll send me some blessings if you benefit from it. I don't want to stand between you and the awards, but I want to say that Exchange for Media for the last 21 plus years has been a leader in the space of marketing, advertising, media community. And one of the things that we are doing going forward is to segment, sub-segment. So we'll launch something in the financial services marketing space, because we believe that when we do an IDMA, which is on the 12th March, and Tech Munch, we don't do justice to the subdomains. So you'll see us making it more and more narrow and deep, and hence Healthcare Marketing Summit and Awards is also a part of that sub-segmentation. As I said, I won't be here long. Michelle and her team has put this together. The jury was headed by Dr. Lal. So like with all Exchange for Media juries, the process, we actually don't have any say, or we don't keep a say beyond either me, Naval, or our editors being on the jury, if we feel like we need to be on the jury. But mostly it's a process which is run by people that you look up to, who understand the domain, but have no direct stake. And some of the jury members had some stakes in healthcare. They recused themselves on those particular entries. So when you win an award tonight, it is through a process. It's an initiative that is only in the third year. I have 2 teenage children, and until children initiatives grow up. So I wish you luck in your endeavor to create communication that makes lives of Indians healthy. We also this week achieved a of 2 billion vaccinations. And let me tell you that I don't write very often, but I sometimes get worked about some issues and I write. And I remember in November, I saw a CNN headline, and I love CNN. I watch it and I consume it and I respect it. But it ran a headline saying 1 billion vaccinations, millions without a dose. And I wrote a 2,000-word piece and saying, in foreign media for the last 20 years, I can say, being a student of media for more than 2 decades, doesn't treat. We must celebrate the fact that we are all vaccinated. My parents have been vaccinated now 3 times. So clearly India is doing a lot of things right, while we have a long way to go. So a salute to all of you who are contributing to our health. Good evening. Enjoy the awards and the accolades you get tonight, and God bless you. Thank you.
Come on, ladies and gentlemen, let's give him a huge, huge round of applause, and a big applause to all of you as well. Well, we call ourselves health conscious. We tend to spend a lot of money and effort on gyms, getting trimmed, following trending diets, and much more. But do we really know about our body? How does a diet affect our body, and how does exercise affect our body? How well do we know what is about our body? So today, ladies and gentlemen, after our upcoming fireside chat with Dr. Biju, we have an interesting quiz about our own health and well-being. Well, 4 simple, thought-provoking questions, and whoever gives answers, ladies and gentlemen, they're going to be getting, first up, the We Call Cafe, a super coffee that can supercharge yourself, which is a blend of coffee, Arabica, ginseng, bacoba, and ashwagandha. Also, a curcumin latte, which is a powerful 2-in-1 formula anti-inflammatory and antioxidant properties. The book, The Making of Superhuman by Dr. Sanjeev Nair, which features over 200 plus scientifically proven biohacking strategies to live long and stay young. Also, another great excitement and announcement is that the one lucky winner, which towards the end, who will get announced, gets an entire package of Eplimo worth rupees 35,400. So a mega award is awaiting for you right at the end. If you've not yet dropped your cards in the fishbowl at the registration counter, I would urge you to do the same, because this lucky draw will happen right at the end of our awards. Eplimo, of course, recommends you a highly personalized lifestyle modification plan. Personalized lifestyle management, for which, of course, I'd like you all to applaud as we welcome Dr. Biju KS, Senior Medical Officer, Virud's Wellness Solution Private Limited, Academic Director and CEO of Ignan, and Neeta Nair, Associate Editor, Impact E4M, to kindly join us. So, ladies and gentlemen, whilst as we get the setup done, let's just give them first a huge round of applause. And once again, let me just kind of re-announce if how many of you amongst the audience have put in your name cards in the bowl, fish bowl at the registration? Have any of you put in the cards? By show of hands? So ma'am, are you going to be the lucky winner? Could be. Do we have only 2 or 3 of you? I would encourage more people to do that. Yeah, more in numbers. So there could be a competition on the same. I'd urge you, if you've still not done that, please, you could just step out for a moment and put in your cards in the fish bowl, which is right at the registration. Thank you. So please note that the awards are going to be directly followed after this fireside chat. And as we get the stage set for this talk, I'd like to urge you once again, there are going to be 4 questions and there's going to be 1 lucky draw. These 4 questions are going to be split across the event today. So with this and the stage being set, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for me to now invite none other than Dr. Biju KS and Neeta Nair. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give them a huge round of applause. Come on, we can be much more better with that applause. Thank you so much. Thank you, Neeta. Over to you.
Thank you, Bhavna. Now, before we start the discussion, I'd like to ask the audience a few questions, with your permission. Okay, so tell me, how many of us right now feel a little fatigued or a little sleepy because you were working till late last night? Anybody? We don't have workaholics here, so let me rephrase that. Because we were partying last night. Anybody feeling sleepy right now? Super, Bhavna, you've done a great job of infusing energy into the room. But having said that, how many of us have made a habit of skipping meals? You know, because we have to take care of a client's pressing needs. Okay, we have very healthy people here right now. But, every person who possibly nodded in their head or were just too ashamed to kind of agree to this unhealthy lifestyle that we've kind of created for ourselves needs an intervention. And that's exactly why we are here today. We have with us Dr. Biju KS, Senior Medical Officer, Virud's Wellness Solutions Private Limited, who's also the Academic Director and CEO of Vigyan. Here's the company, which is into personalized lifestyle management. And what does that mean? Let's get Dr. Biju to decode that. So Dr. Biju, Virud's is fast becoming a booming healthcare startup. which has attracted equity from a fitness icon like Sunil Shetty.
Yes.
Before we deep dive into the consultation aspect of your business, I'd like to know what are the various ways you can get our audience, me, everybody over here to become more fit and healthier. What are the different products you have which can help in the process?
So at the outset, let me tell you about the core products of V-Roots. V-Roots in its core, we are into personalized lifestyle modification. To all those present in this meeting, it can be seen a different type of word, personalized lifestyle modification. When we say about personalized, for those who all are present, especially the market is present, this can be a buzzword, personalization. So you all marketers always try to make your brand communications, your marketing communication highly personalized. So when you create a marketing communication, highly personalized, say for example, if a brand is communicating to me in a highly personalized way, which means that when I feel this message is only meant for me, then definitely I'm going to convert, whether it is an awareness campaign or lead generation campaign, I'm going to convert it. So there lies your success, which means simply personalization. So when it comes to healthcare also, what Dr. Anurag has said here about the book written by Tony Robbins, I urge all of the executives present here to read that book. One of the nicest book here you can read in your lifetime, in which it clearly says about the precision medicine. So what is precision medicine? It's a new and emergent technology in the medical sphere, in which, say example, if you are taking a medicine, suppose the paracetamol, sometimes you require some 500 mg of paracetamol, sometimes you sir require some 625, sometimes you need some 1000 mg. So what is the difference between it? We can say that your body weights are different, but it's not exactly. Your genes are different. Here comes the precision medicine. So we are not into the treatment aspect, we are into the wellness aspect. If the precision medicine can be run as a new and emerging technology, in the treatment aspect, why can't precision wellness happen? So we are into this. So how come we are actually into precisely tell this is the most suited wellness aspect for you? So that we need uses some tools and techniques. One among those is to checking your DNA. So by using this highly scientific tool, that means DNA testing, one of the tool, we can clearly say that this is the best suited exercise for you. This is the best suited diet for you. So here we are into the precision wellness management.
Interesting. So is this something that you maybe work on hand in hand with the doctor? So is it a test that I can kind of get done myself? You know, I can come to V-Roots and get this done, or do I need a doctor's permission or, consultation there?
Yes, both ways can work. Say, we have a platform in which we have onboarded doctors, nutritionists, yoga therapists, fitness trainers, etc., in which they can also refer this test to their patients. Even patients also, or even the person doesn't have any disease also come to us to know about what is the best suited exercise, what is the best suited diet plan, what is the best suited lifestyle for them in order to live, say, like Dr. Anurag said, live more than 100 years. Okay.
So, and how is this different from the regular tests that, that are conducted to understand your body, diagnose problems?
So it's not like a regular test. Suppose if you're having some issues, if you feel some lethargic, if you feel some exertional dyspnea, say example, if you're walking for some time and feeling some dyspnea, sometimes you suspect some cholesterol issues and you go to the lab and get test done. So who is there to interpret those results? A lab technician cannot. Of course, a professional is needed. Here, we are actually doing that job of interpreting those results That means after checking your DNA, after checking your metabolic analysis through various tests, we are interpreting those results in which we are identifying the best of the best ways in order to live a healthy and disease-free life.
Can you tell us a little about your target audience, your youngest and your oldest customer?
Our youngest customer is of 2 months old, 2 months old. So once you can get the saliva from any person, we can get the test done, through which we can clearly predict what are the disease condition, what are the best suited diet, what are the best suited exercise plan for these anybody. Okay.
Globally, you have brands like Circle DNA, Viome, which kind of analyze microbial and human gene expressions. Was COVID and this improved health consciousness amongst the people here, like this factor that give you a big push to start this?
Yes, of course, of course. So there is a great difference between these our competitors, so-called competitors for V-Roots, like Viome, like 23andMe, like Circle DNA. You will be getting the service of DNA testing. So what you are going to do after this test get done? So most of the time, there may be some contradictory results. Okay, suppose when you are checking your DNA for some nutrients like magnesium, you will be getting a result that clearly says that you need to take more magnesium. So for example, you need to take more calcium when you're checking your DNA. But on the other hand, when you are checking another DNA, it says that you need to reduce your calcium intake. What you are going to do? This is very crucial. So here, a team of doctors, a team of nutritionists, a team of physical trainers clearly tells our client, this is the exact way by analyzing various factors and reaching a conclusion. This is the exact way you need to do.
And we are in an age of quick fixes. Everybody has little to no patience. So what is the time frame we're kind of looking at to set our bodies right? What is the kind of engagement you're looking with your consumers here?
So the time of engagement, I can say that, so the test, the entire process lasts up to 1 month. You can get the test done. And definitely the main problem of different wellness projects or wellness aspects, say for example, suppose you are going to a gym, your motivation lasts up to 1 month, 2 months. We used to call it as Monday motivation. Then after 2 months or 3 months, this motivation become down. So here, we understood that changing the behavioral pattern or making the lifestyle changes as a habit is very crucial. So we have created a bunch of healthcare professionals known as health coaches or lifestyle coaches, in which they will handhold our customers throughout the process. Say, for example, some 3 months, bringing some new habits into their lifestyle. And once they bring a new habit, or once they form a new habit, they can continue the new lifestyle in order to live a healthy and disease-free life. So we are actually hand-holding our entire customers also.
So you're basically looking at a marriage and not a fling.
Yes, of course. Okay. Thank you.
So to sum it up, I think Dr. Biju and V-Roots want people to take charge of their own bodies and cater to its needs in a personalized sort of a way, because each person is different. And this is while ensuring that people live longer and yet grow younger. I think that's motivation enough for me.
Yes, of course, of course. I once again urge everyone here present to read the book of Tony Robbins. So our chairman, Dr. Sajeev Nair, also has written this almost same book in an Indian context. Tony Robbins in his book says about increasing your energy, increasing your productivity, increasing your longevity, etc. So for an Indian context, likewise, the lifestyle diseases like diabetes in India, at least 10% of the person, at least who are sitting here, at least 10% of this gathering is suffering from some diabetes or hypertension. Okay, so in the book The Making of Superhuman, our chairman Dr. Sajeev Nair has clearly says that these are the small hacks that you can do in order to live a healthy, disease-free life. In the same way, in the same page, like Tony Robbins has said, there is a precision medicine. Likewise, we are saying that there is a precision wellness also, in which if you are following that precision wellness, what exactly is the right kind of food, right amount of food is suitable for you, we can precisely tell. And that what we are into. Tell our customer what is the precise solution for you.
So it's all about striking the right balance for your
Yes.
body.
Yes.
Super. Thank you so much, Dr. Biju. It was absolutely enlightening here talking to you.
Thank you. Thank you for giving me the wonderful opportunity. Thank you. Thank you all.
Check. Check. So ladies and gentlemen, well, firstly, a big thank you for this fireside chat. As we rightly said that there's going to be 4 questions in one lucky draw. I'll take the liberty of conducting the first question. If you know the answer, please raise your hand. I'll try and, of course, the ones who are sitting in my line of sight would have the advantage. So let's go ahead, and whoever gives this answer right will get the giveaways we spoke about. Starting with the first question. Lifestyle diseases are the major killer than any infectious disease like COVID-19 or tuberculosis or AIDS. In India also, the prevalence of lifestyle disease is skyrocketing. There's a major concern of government, and also major share of businesses are also in this area. To the audience, which is all of you, according to you, which is the most common lifestyle disease which leads to death in India? If you know the answer, please raise your hand. We'll get the team to give the mic to you right away. Repeating the question to the audience, and I know a lot of you are discussing. According to you, what is the most common lifestyle disease which leads to death in India? There, the lady in the red. Can we give her a mic? Heart disease. Okay. That's one answer. Could we? Okay, now the mic. Sir, could you tell us the answer as well, sir? The one in gray, blazer. Okay, why don't you come here towards the stage? Okay. No, he doesn't have the mic. You want to answer? Yeah. Sorry? Okay. Yes. Okay. Heart disease, then anyone else who has any other answer? The ma'am out here? Diabetes? Anyone at the back? I could see one more hand. I will request Dr. Biju to come on stage right next to me. Dr. Biju, we've got 3 answers already. Okay, I know, of course, you know the answer, but is there someone whom you'd like to award with? You found the closest to.
The most closest answer is heart disease. So in India, we can clearly say that cardiovascular disease, heart disease, and also some vascular conditions like stroke contributes to the major chunk of mortality, death, when it comes to lifestyle diseases. Diabetes comes the second. Okay, COPD comes the third one.
All right, so diabetes is so please, Dr. Biju, stay back. Why don't we call the lady in red? Ma'am, I don't know your name, but let's call her up. Come on, ladies and gentlemen, our first giveaway. Let's give it a huge round of applause. She got the first answer right. Monica from Havas, let's give it a huge round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. The first giveaway, and she gets the first answer right. Thank you so much. Thank you. God bless. Thank you, Dr. Biju. You may step down. We've got 3 more questions and, of course, 1 more lucky draw, which is not one more, rather the only lucky draw. I will ask these questions in midst of the awards, so stay tuned. After a few segments, I will get back to announcing calling upon the question. And of course, we'd love to have your answers in place. But for now, Monica, if I got your name right, congratulations. And we look forward to your participation in the other questions as well. And of course, diabetes and COPD, as he rightly said, diabetes is number 2 and COPD was number 3. All right, ladies and gentlemen, with this, we move ahead with the awards. Are you guys excited? So with the trumpet being blown and all the energy, let's first start by giving a glimpse into the work showcased this year and the process. Ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for the intro, AV.
In the fast-paced, polluted, ecologically imbalanced world we live in, the focus on health is gaining even more importance. Prevention is better than cure, and brands can't stay away from propagating this message through their smart advertising. Almost every brand today, across categories from food to retail to the most obvious pharma companies, is leaving no stone unturned in marketing its products with brilliant advertising, focusing on the health and wellness of the end consumer. Exchange for Media presents its 3rd edition of the E4M Health Marcom Awards to reward campaigns and mediums which are advertising, communicating, or propagating health under 11 main categories. This year, we accepted work done for the period 1st February 2021 to 30th April 2022. We saw 150 entries from brands and agencies. Here's presenting the robust jury chaired by Honorary Brigadier Dr. Arvind Lal, Padma Shri, Executive Chairman, Dr. Lal Path Labs Limited, Aditya Bagri, Bagri's Group, Dr. Akhilesh Sharma, Alchem Laboratories Limited, Dr. Anurag Batra, BW Business World, Harbinder Narula, BW Healthcare World and BW Wellbeing World, Arshad Reddy, Apollo Hospital, Dr. Ipsita Chatterjee, Lotus Herbals, Krishna Rao Buddha, Pale Products Private Limited, Lyndon Lewis, Brand Care, Nimish Agarwal, Niva Bupa Health Insurance, Piali Das Gupta, Columbia Pacific Communities, Ritesh Kumar, Be Safe, Samta Datta, Soothe Healthcare, Vishal Anand, Cipla Health Limited, Supratik Sen Gupta, Lupin, Vamsi Krishna Vinjamuri, Wipro, Vikas D. Nahar, Hapilo, Venkat Erpina, Fast and Up, Chela Pandian, Health Guard.
Honor and pleasure to be the jury chair for Exchange for Media Health Macron Awards 2022. I am really surprised at the quality of the entries, and about 150 of them were shortlisted. It was not an easy job, but I think we have been able to select quite the best ones, who have been given the awards, and the ones who have not won the award, they should not feel dejected because they have at least tried, and I'm sure they will become much better next year. Thank you.
Honestly, it was a great learning experience from me because to be able to see the entries which were, which had been a very creative use of the media to create something around health or the theme of healthcare was such beautifully done that it kind of, it was a brilliant learning experience for me.
The experience has been great. There are so many campaigns that, as marketers, we enjoy watching. And then when you get to judge them, you really feel, that emotion of how all those things that have gone through to get these campaigns out in the air. It's really hard to not select someone, but yeah, we have to do those things, but it's really amazing.
Experience has been beautiful. Beautiful is the word which comes to mind. There were quite a few beautiful pieces of work. Also, we saw quite a bit of idea the diversity. So that was a mix of cause, content, creativity, and craft as well.
Outstanding, and it was each had a lot of depth. All programs were very well thought through, and really impressed with the quality and the depth each of the nominations had.
I learned a lot actually, and about the great work that the category is doing. It is so inspiring to see that every brand leaves no stone unturned to get their work going. It's so exciting. I'm very, very, very honored.
It's a very, very rich experience and very engaging discussions, right? All of us are very passionate marketers. So I think the discussions that we have for each of the categories to ensure that the best one wins is really what stays with me, I think. So yeah, great experience.
E4M congratulates all the winners at E4M Health Marcom Awards 2022.
Well, let's give a huge round of applause to the entire jury. Of course, with the jury chair, Dr. Arvind Lal. Thank you so much to all of you for participating and giving us your valuable time. Well, with this, it is time for us to find the winners, ladies and gentlemen. That moment has arrived. We'd request you to please hashtag E4MHMA, which is the Health Marcom Awards, the short form HMA. So E4MHMA as one word being the hashtag. Well, for this, it is first up my honor to call upon Lyndon Lewis, Executive Creator Director, Brand Care, and Dinesh Swami, COO, BC WebWise, to kindly join us on the stage to give away our first set of awards. Come on, ladies and gentlemen, let's give them a huge round of applause to Dinesh Swami and Lyndon Lewis. As the pleasantries are being exchanged on the stage, it is time to move ahead to our awards. The first category for tonight is healthcare, and the first subcategory is the best brand identity. Let's find out who the winners are. Eyes on the screen.
Saradon, #1 headache specialist. इसका ट्रिपल एक्शन फॉर्मूला काम शुरू करे सिर्फ 5 मिनट में. सर दर्द छुपाओ नहीं, मिटाओ.
So, ladies and gentlemen, the bronze goes to Bayer Consumer Health India. Let's give them a huge round of applause. Could we have the team to kindly join us if you're around? We'd love to have you on the stage. Yes, we can hear an applause coming in. Come on, let's applaud as we request our team to join us for the first award being given out. The first subcategory being the best brand identity. We request the team to kindly join us with all that smile and exuberance as they join us on the stage. Come on, we can keep applauding for them. Let the energy stay infused in the audience. Well, congratulations to the entire team. With this, it is now time to move ahead to our next subcategory. The best brand integration in this. Let's see who the winners are. Ladies and gentlemen, congratulations to Cipla Health Limited and Cipladine for winning the bronze. Let's give them a huge, huge round of applause. Do we have the team joining us on the stage? Team Cipla, do we have anyone? All right, is that my cue to go ahead to the next winner? Looks like. Let's go ahead. Do we have anyone? All right, we'll try and figure that out in a moment, but let's just go ahead and see who wins the silver. Could we have the winner, AV, please? And ladies and gentlemen, the silver goes to Land Eagles Global Health City and Harvest Life Rental Private Limited. Let's give them a huge, huge round of applause as we request the team to kindly join us. Congratulations on bagging the silver. Congratulations. Well, we just announced Team Sipla for the bronze. Could we have, I believe the team was right at the back, Team Sipla, could we please now have you on the stage? Let's give them a huge, huge round of applause as we welcome them. This is your moment you've been waiting for. Please join us on the stage now. And it is now time to find out who bags the gold. Ladies and gentlemen, Hurry Sanitary Pads, Soothe Healthcare, requesting the team to kindly join us, Soothe Healthcare. If you're around, we'd love to have you on the stage now. Right there, let's give them a huge, huge round of applause. With this, heartiest congratulations to all the winners in the Best Brand Integration subcategory. With this, it is time for us to move ahead to our next subcategory, being the Best CSR Initiative by a Brand. Let's find out who the winners are. The first bronze, Lokmat Media Private Limited and Curry Nation Brand Conversations Private Limited. Let's give them a huge, huge round of applause. You got to give us your best smiles. Come on, ladies and gentlemen, let the applause continue. Joining in on the celebration on the stage, let's queue in for the next winner, Ravi. IHW Council and Teamwork Communication Group for bagging the bronze. Let's give them a huge, huge round of applause as we welcome them on the stage. Come on, everyone, give us your best applause right now. Well, all the ones who are encouraging, you are happy and healthy. We love that and continue this enthusiasm. Let's move ahead and find out who gets the silver. Medibuddy, ladies and gentlemen, gets the silver. Team Medibuddy to kindly join us on the stage. All right, they're not with us right now. Let's move ahead and find out who gets the gold. Sipla Limited and Synapse Marketing Consultancy Private Limited. Let's give them a huge, huge round of applause as we welcome them amidst all the celebration on the stage. Well, with Lyndon and Dinesh being on the stage, it is time for us to now move ahead to our next subcategory. Best Experiential Marketing Campaign. Let's find out who bags the gold. Ladies and gentlemen, Team Soothe Healthcare, Team Pari Sanitary Pads, let's give them a huge, huge round of applause as we welcome them once again on the stage. It seems to be raining awards for them. Come on. Congratulations. Well, with this, it is time for us to move ahead to the next subcategory, being Best Integrated Campaign. Now, let's find out who the winners are. First up for the bronze. Well, I might have to re-invite, ladies and gentlemen, Team Soothe Healthcare, definitely raining awards for these two women. I love that some of you are already dancing. Keep up the spirit right there. And Lyndon, I loved when you said, stay here to the team because they're bagging so many awards. Well, I can be very observant even amongst the entire excitement. Ladies and gentlemen, time to find out the silver winner. Dr. Reddy's Laboratories and Hawas Life Sorrento. Let's give them a huge round of applause. Woo! Go for it! Everybody put your hands up, come on! All the smiles and all the energy, come on, let's give them a huge round of applause. Wow, don't we love this and don't we love the enthusiasm? With this, ladies and gentlemen, time to find out who gets the gold. Sepla Limited and Shebang, let's give them a huge round of applause. Team Sepla. Come on, a huge, huge round of applause. They've just backed the goal. Let's give them a big round of applause. Well, with this, we'd heartily like to thank Dinesh and Lyndon. Thank you so much for joining us right now. With this, I'd now like to have the honor of inviting Samyukta Iyer, VP and Head of Marketing, Kaya Limited, to kindly join us, and Nagesh Pannaswamy, Founder, Curry Nation Brand Conversations Private Limited. Let's give them a huge round of applause as we welcome Samyukta and Nagesh on the stage. Yes, you're right here, Samyukta. Let's give her a huge, huge round of applause. Thank you, Nagesh and Samyukta, for joining us today. With this, it is now time to move ahead to our next subcategory, the Best OOH Campaign. Let's find out who gets the gold. Gleneagles, Global Health City, and Hawas Life Sorrento. Wow, don't we love this? Come on, let's give them a huge round of applause. It is a golden moment indeed for them. Come on, everyone, what a moment this is. Go gold for the best OH campaign. We love that. Well, with this, it is now time to move ahead to the best PR campaign. Let's find out who bags the silver. Ladies and gentlemen, ResMed and Allison Plus Partners, let's give them a huge, huge round of applause. Yes, as the team is joining us, let's applaud them. All ladies on the stage. Samyukta, could you please join as well? Well, congratulations. With this, it is time for us to find out in the best PR campaign who bags the gold. Paris Sanitary Pads and Team Soothe Healthcare. Come on, let's give them a huge round of applause. Definitely seems to be raining awards. Definitely raining awards for these ladies. Let's applaud them whilst as they're on stage. Congratulations. Well, with this, it is time for us to now move ahead to the best print campaign. Let's find out who bags the silver. Yes, it is Dr. Reddy's Laboratories and Havas Life Sorrento. Wow, this team seems to bag a lot of awards and accolades. Let's give them a huge, huge round of applause. Well, congratulations on that award. It's now time to move ahead to our next subcategory being Best Radio Campaign. Let's find out who bags the silver. Glen Eagles Global Hospitals and Havas Life Sorrento. Well, it's all about teamwork, isn't it? Let's give them a huge, huge round of applause. Love that. Well, with this, I'd like to humbly thank Samyukta and Nagesh. Thank you so much for doing the honors. Come on, let's be kind with our applause to both our award givers and dignitaries. With this, if I may now have the honor of inviting Rashmi Tosar, the CEO of Brand Care, joined with Jahan Vandrewala, Head of Brand and Content and Channel Specialist, Pfizer, to kindly join us. Let's give them a huge round of applause. Rashmi and Jahan, if you could request you to please join us. As we have both our dignitaries on stage, it is now time for me to cue in the next subcategory. The best social media campaign. Let's find out who bags the silver first. Apollo Proton Cancer Center, Team Apollo. Let's give them a huge round of applause as we request him. Yes, the gentleman is right there. Thank you and congratulations. With this, also, there's another team which gets a silver. Let's find that out. Aditya Birla Health Insurance. Team Aditya Birla Health Insurance. Yes, let's give them a huge, huge round of applause. Come on, you can be much more better with your applause. With this, it is time for us to move ahead and find out who is the gold winner. IHW Council and Teamwork Communication Group. Let's give them a huge, huge round of applause. Come on, everyone, the gold winners, IHW Council and Teamwork Communications Group. With this, it is now time for us to move ahead to our next subcategory, being the best television campaign. First up, let's find out who wins the bronze. Team Gleneagles Global Hospitals and Team Havas. Well, all I can say is the stage seems to be their favorite place today. All right, ladies and gentlemen, with this, it is time for us to find out who bags the gold. Dr. Agarwal's Eye Hospital Limited. We have the gentleman walking and smiling. Let's give him a huge, huge round of applause. Well, with this, let's move ahead to our next subcategory. The best use of blog/website. Let's find out. First up, who bags the bronze? Aditya Birla Health Insurance. Team Aditya Birla Health Insurance, bagging the bronze, best use of blogs/websites. The next subcategory, the best use of celebrity/influencer. Let's find out who bags the silver. Team Pari Sanitary Pads Soothe Healthcare, requesting you all to kindly join us back on the stage. These women are truly on fire. Let's give them a huge, huge round of applause. Come on, everyone, we can give them more round of applause. Well, with this, let's find out the gold moment. Who gets the gold on your screen? Team Muscle Blaze and Team Health Court. Are you going to be flexing your muscle and blazing on the stage? Why don't you? The muscle moment right there, everyone. Would you like one with a muscle? All right, ladies and gentlemen, we move ahead to the next subcategory, the best use of digital medium. First up for the bronze, eyes on the screen. Ladies and gentlemen, Team Nicodex Cipla Health Limited and Team Madison Media, let's give them a huge round of applause. Thank you and congratulations. With this, let's find out who gets the silver. Team Health Court, Muscle Blaze, once again, heartiest congratulations. Let's call them to join us back on the stage. Come on, audience, help me in joining and applauding them. With this, it is now time to find out who bags the gold. We've got two winners, but first up for the first one, that is Cofsel Cipla Health Limited and Team Madison Media once again, joining us with all that smile and all the energy. You know, I like the trumpet which just went on and on and on and on. We'd encourage you to do that further. All right, another winner who bags the goal. Let's find that out. Team Aditya Birla Health Insurance. Let's give them a huge round of applause for bagging the gold in the best use of digital medium. With this, we move ahead to our next subcategory being the new product launch. Let's find out who bags the bronze. It is Natural Remedies Private Limited bagging the bronze. Let's give them a huge round of applause. Team Natural Remedies Private Limited. Do we have them joining us on stage? All right, with this, let's find out who bags the silver. And for the silver, it's Rosh and Spag winning it. Team Spag and Rosh, let's give them a huge, huge round of applause. Well, with this, whilst as we have our dignitaries on stage, I'll just like to take the liberty of now doing the second question. Now, remember, the first question, I believe, and if I've got that right, was won by Monica, if my memory is right. Then let's go ahead to our next question. If you may know the answer, please raise your hand. The team will get the mic to you, and let's find out. When we talk about lifestyle disease, all of us agree that one of the solutions is physical activity. Many times we do exercise and sometimes precisely for fat loss. We all have our smartwatches to count the calories, the number of steps we walk in a day. For example, broadly, 10,000 steps will burn around 400 to 500 kilocalories. Now, my question is, by which exercise only, say walking, how much calories one need to burn in order to burn 1 kg of fat? So how many calories in kilocalories if you have to? All right, the gentleman out there, could we give him the mic, please? Quickly. Do we have anyone with a mic, or are you loud enough? You're going to try? Yeah. How many? 8 to 9,000. All right, that's your estimate. See, I cannot run behind. You can either run ahead. There's so many. Okay, ma'am, there in the, yeah. Sorry? 7,700. 7,000, right? Okay. 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 The gentleman out here, you get the right answer. Let's give him a huge, huge round of applause. Come on, join us on stage right away. What's your name? Oh my God, he's got quite a unique name, Hormaz. Let's give him a huge, huge round of applause. So with this, thank you so much to both our dignitaries for joining us. Rashmi and Jahan, you've been so kind. Thank you once again. So yes, 2 questions have happened, 2 more to go. 1 lucky draw. If you've still not put in your visiting cards in that lucky draw outside, please do that right away. All right. With this, it is my honor to now call upon our next set of dignitaries to join us. First up, Ritu Mittal, Head Marketing, Bayer, Consumer Health India, and J. Preetham Alex, Head Marcom, Apollo Proton Cancer Center, to do the honors of joining us. Let's give them a huge, huge round of applause. Ritu Mittal and J. Preetham Alex. Well, with this, it is now time to move on to our next category for tonight, being media. The first subcategory is Best Experiential Marketing Campaign. Let's find out who bags the bronze. Z Anmol Z Entertainment Enterprises Limited. Do we have anyone from Team Z joining us? With this, let's move ahead to our next subcategory, the best social media campaign. Let's find out who bags the silver. It is Disney Broadcasting India Private Limited. Team Disney, requesting you to please join us. Yes, they're right there, quite animated themselves. She's kind of complimenting the silver award herself. Let's give them a huge, huge round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Congratulations. With this, it is time for us to move ahead to the next subcategory, the best television campaign. Let's find out who begs the silver. It is Team Network 18. A proud moment right there. Congratulations, Team Network 18. Congratulations. With this, it is now time to find out the best use of celebrity/influencer, the silver winner. It is Team Disney Broadcasting India Private Limited. We request you to kindly join us back for yet another award, which is silver again. So I think you got it right beforehand. Let's give them a huge round of applause. And for our next subcategory, the best use of digital medium, excluding blogs and social media, the gold goes to Network 18. With the proximity towards the stage, they have already joined us. Let's give them a huge, huge round of applause. Now, for our next subcategory being Best CSR Initiative by a Brand, let's find out who bags the gold. Network 18. Team Network 18. With our media category being done, I'd like you to now take a look at the partner AVs, powered by partner SPAG, Be Real, gold partner being Teamwork, Communications Group delivering campaign that makes a difference, and the co-gold partners being We Roots Wellness Solutions, Live Long, Stay Young. Eyes on the screen.
Imagine you are able to unlock all the hidden potential within you. You perform at peak levels in all areas of life. You will be called as a superhuman. V-Roots stands to create such superhumans. V-Roots is all about the essence of life. However, our approach is deeply rooted in science. V-Roots believes in high levels of personalization, personalized diet plans, personalized fitness plans, even personalized yoga and meditations. It is called personalized lifestyle modification using epigenetics. In fact, V-Roots is the first ever epigenetic lifestyle modification company in the world.
At V-Roots, we focus on an overall life enhancement of people. We are not just in the business of nutritional supplements or genetic testing. Rather, we are helping people to take charge of their biology and psychology using biohacking, which will help you to live long and stay young. This is made possible by our cutting-edge epigenetic lifestyle modification process.
A highly personalized lifestyle modification recommendation based on a proprietary genome metabolic analysis with the support of artificial intelligence helps people to take charge of their health. We provide world-class wellness products. V-Roots products are a convergence of ancient wellness wisdom and modern scientific research. Our products stand on three pillars: purity, safety, and efficacy. Our mission is to create a superhuman movement, which is possible only when we add a human touch into this scientific wellness process. V-Roots is in the forefront of next generation wellness revolution to create superhumans who are empowered by science to ignite their infinite potential.
Well, with this, let's thank all our partners. Can we have a huge, huge round of applause for them for supporting us? And of course, for all of you, come on, everyone. It is the awards evening. And we have a lot of great dignitaries who are amongst us. Let's move ahead to our next category for tonight, being consumer durable / mobile. And in that, the first subcategory, best integrated campaign. Let's find out who bags the silver. Team Duroflex, congratulations. Could we have them on the stage? Congratulations. Well, with this, I'm going to be taking the liberty of announcing the winners. And of course, while the AV plays, we request you to join us on the stage. And the gold goes to Godrej Appliances. Let's give them a huge, huge round of applause. Godrej. Right there, as we have the camera following the gentleman as well. Let's give him a huge, huge round of applause. Team Godrej Appliances bagging the gold. With this, I'd like to humbly thank Ritu and Preetham for joining us and giving us your gracious presence on the stage. Now, I'd like the honor of inviting Anuja Agarwal, Head Marketing, Sanofi Healthcare India Private Limited, and Dr. Biju, Senior Medical Officer, V-Roots Wellness Solutions Private Limited, Academic Director and CEO of Vegan, to kindly join us. Dr. Biju and Anuja, let's give them a huge round of applause. So in the presence of our dignitaries, it is time for us to move ahead to the next subcategory, the best television campaign. Gold goes to Duroflex, everyone. Team Duroflex requesting you to join us on the stage. The only way the energy can continue is with your round of applause. Come on, everyone, let's give them a huge round of applause as we welcome them on the stage. Next up, for our next subcategory being the best use of celebrity/influencer for the silver, it goes to Team Noise and Value 360 Communications. Well, should we make noise for Team Noise if they're around? All right. Doesn't look like for the moment. Let's move ahead and find out who gets the gold. Ladies and gentlemen, it is Duroflex. Let's give them a huge round of applause to Team Duroflex. Yes, we have the Team Duroflex again joining us, definitely raining gold awards for them. With this, let's move ahead to our next main category for tonight, which is automobile, and the subcategory being the best PR campaign. The silver goes to Hero Cycles and Teamwork Communication Group. Let's give a huge round of applause to Team Hero Cycles and Teamwork Communication Group. Do we have them amongst us? I believe we'll have to move ahead to our next one. The next category for tonight is FMCG products, and the first subcategory being Best Television Campaign. Silver goes to Britannia Industries Limited and Lowlintas Group. Team, the moment you hear your name, we'd request you to please start walking because it's going to make it more smoother for us. Thank you so much. It's absolutely fine. They've got the click. The next subcategory, best use of celebrity/influencer. The bronze goes to Britannia Industries Limited and Lowlintas. Team, kindly join us back for yet another award. Do not go anywhere yet. Come on, where are the trumpets, everyone? Let's make some more noise. The next subcategory being the best use of digital medium, and the gold goes to Perfetti Van Melle India and High Woko Play. Let's give them a huge round of applause, though they aren't amongst us, but I'm sure the applause can be roaring. With this, the next subcategory being the best CSR initiative by a brand, and the silver goes to Dabur India Limited. Team Dabur. I can see the smile right there, a proud moment. Let's give him a huge round of applause to him and his entire team. Show me your energy, everyone. Come on. With this, thank you so much, Dr. Biju and Anuja, for joining us. Thank you once again. Yes, we love the trumpets blowing in. Thank you so much for that. With this, I'd now like the honors of Mr. Sachin Talwalkar, the Executive Creator Director of Harvest Life Sorrento, and I cannot tell you what we spoke, but it was very important. And Samta Datta, General Manager Marketing, Soothe Healthcare. Let's give her a huge round of applause. Come on, everyone. Trumpets for the lady as well. I think the DJ is also feeling the energy at the moment. All right. With this, let's move ahead to our next category for tonight, food and beverages. The first subcategory, Best Experiential Marketing Campaign, and the gold goes to Promigary, Small India, and Dialogue Factory Group M. Let's give them a huge round of applause as we welcome them. And with this, we move ahead to the next subcategory, being the best integrated campaign. The gold goes to two goals. Both go to the Laughing Cow and Curry Nation Brand Conversations Private Limited for their two campaigns, The Lost Hunger, Mom, One More Please. Two gold awards. Let's give them together as we welcome the team on the stage. With Samta and Sachin being on the stage and the team of the Laughing Cow and the Curry Nation Brand Conversation. Well, I would say that was one of the loudest trumpet voices. I love that, and keep the energy up, because it's because of you, it will all continue with the enthusiasm. With this, let's move ahead to the next category for tonight, health check. And the first category is the best social media campaign. The bronze goes to Onsurety and Digital Refresh Networks Private Limited. Let's give them a huge round of applause if we can have the team Onsurety and Digital Refresh Network Private Limited. I believe they aren't amongst us, so in interest of time, let's move ahead. The next subcategory being Best Integrated Campaign, the silver goes to Team Cipla Health and the Womb Communications. Team Cipla Health calling, Team Cipla Health and the Womb Communications, if you're around. Yes, I can see a gentleman walking right there. Not towards the stage, unfortunately, so I think we'll have to skip this one. Oh, they're there, okay. Just in time, just in time. With this, let's move ahead to the next subcategory being Best PR Campaign, and the silver goes to ResMed and Allison and Partners. Let's give them a huge round of applause to the team, ResMed and Allison and Partners. Do we have the team joining us? Yes, they're right there. Congratulations. So well, with this, I'd like to humbly thank Samta and Sachin. Thank you so much for joining us. They've been gracious enough. Let's give them a huge round of applause. Thank you so much. And of course, the moment arrives for our next set of dignitaries. It's my honor to now call upon Rana Barua, Group CEO, Havas Group India, to kindly join us. And hi, Rana. And Susan Joshi, Managing Director, Havas Health and You, SEA and ME, Havas Life, Sorrento. Rana and Susan on the stage. Can I say the stage just shook with energy? All right. With Susan and Rana being on the stage and gracing us with their presence, it is now time to move ahead to our next category for tonight, public awareness / public health, and subcategory being the best integrated campaign. In interest of time, the gold goes to Zubius Life Sciences Private Limited and team Brand Care. And I could hear the woo. Let's go for it and cheer them as we call them. Thank you and congratulations. Well, with this, we move ahead to the next subcategory being the best OOH campaign. The bronze goes to Glen Eagles Global Health City and Havas Life Sorrento. Team Havas with the leadership of Havas, what more could we have? With that reunion on stage, from the time they had a reunion there. All right, let's move ahead to our next subcategory being Best Print Campaign. The bronze goes to Glen Eagles Global Health City and Havas Live Sorrento. Team Padhariye, please, let's give them a huge round of applause. And team, you might just want to stay back. The next subcategory, Best Television Campaign, the silver goes to Glen Eagles Global Hospitals and Team Havas Life Sorrento. Let's re-invite them. You know, Susan and Rana, like how we say clean bold, can I say Havas bold? Come on, let's give them a huge round of applause. Such a great team. With this, it is now time for our next main category for tonight, which is real estate. The subcategory is Best Integrated Campaign, and the gold goes to Columbia Pacific Communities. Let's give them a huge round of applause. Unfortunately, they aren't amongst us. Also, in the interest of time, since they haven't joined us, I'm just going to be telling you all about the awards they have won as a community and as a group. While the best print campaign, the silver also goes to them. The best use of blog / website, the gold goes to them. The best use of celebrity/influencer, the gold also goes to them. And the best use of digital medium, the gold as well goes to them. So can we have a huge round of applause? Totally. I wish they were here tonight, that we could have applauded them, but nevertheless, for another time. With this, let's move ahead to the next main category for tonight, which is wellness, and the subcategory being best brand integration. The silver goes to Team Cipla Health Limited. Come on, everyone, we can be much more gracious with our round of applause as we welcome Team Cipla. With this, well, it's been a pleasure and delight. Thank you so much, Susan and Rana, for joining us. Let's give them a huge round of applause. And Mr. Tobaccowala, welcome. We can see you on the audience. Let's give Mr. Sameer Tobaccowala as well a huge round of applause as he joins us. With this, it is my honor now to call upon Bobby Pawar, Chairman and Chief Creative Officer, Harvest Group India, to kindly join us. Mr. Pawar, we'd love your presence. And Anupama Rao Singh, Group Country Head, Latam, Dr. Reddy's Laboratories Limited. So whilst as our dignitaries have graced us with their presence on stage, it is now my cue to move ahead to our next main category for tonight, which is wellness, and the subcategory. Of course, we've already, the best CSR initiative by a brand. Let's find out who the winners are. Team Cipla Limited and Synapse Marketing Consultancy Private Limited bagging the silver. Congratulations, Team Cipla. Requesting you to please join us on stage. Do we have Team Cipla amongst us right now? I believe let's go ahead to the next one. Yes. With this, let's move ahead and find out who brings the gold. It is Team Kaya Skin Clinics and Team Shebang. And drinks for all the ones who are going to be blowing in the trumpet right now. Come on, let's bring in more energy in the room. Well, with this, let's move ahead to the next subcategory, the best integrated campaign. The bronze goes to Ensure Abbott Nutrition. Let's give them a huge round of applause. Team Ensure Abbott Nutrition. And for the silver, it goes to Sugar-Free Zydus Wellness and Team Connect Hindustan Thompson. That's the walk we were waiting for. Come on, let's give him a huge round of applause. With this, we move ahead to the next subcategory, being the best PR campaign. silver goes to ResMed and Team Allison and Partners. I believe, let's move ahead. Do we have Team ResMed? All right, let's move ahead. The gold goes to Team Kapiba and Charterboard Brand Consultancy. I guess we can move ahead on this. The next subcategory being the best social media campaign. Bronze goes to Sugar Free, Zydus Wellness, and Connect Hindustan Thompson. One more award and we're calling you back. That's great. Let's give him a huge round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. With this, the silver goes to Sanofi India and Edelman India. Let's give them a huge round of applause as we cheer and cheer them while we call them on stage. With this, I'd like to humbly thank Mr. Pawar and Anupama for joining us. Let's give them our great round of applause whilst as we thank them for joining. With this, I'd now like to have the honors of inviting the co-founder E4M, Mr. Naval Ahuja, to please join us, and also Sangeeta Bade, the Managing Director, India, Havas Life Sorrento, Mohit Joshi, CEO, Havas Media Group. Come on, can we give them a huge round of applause? Mr. Naval Ahuja, Mr. Mohit Joshi, and Sangeeta Bade, Managing Director, India, Havas Life Sorrento. Do we have? All right, she'll join whilst as she comes, but thank you so much, meanwhile, for joining us. Ladies and gentlemen, it is now time to move ahead to the next main category, BFSI, the first category being Best Integrated Campaign. The bronze goes to, all right, we do have Sangeeta joining us. Thank you, Sangeeta. Liva Bupa Health Insurance and Team Archetype Agency. If we have you, please do join us. Come on, everyone, let's infuse one another with a huge round of applause. With this, it is time for us to announce the silver, and that goes to ICICI Lombard General Insurance Limited. Team ICICI Lombard General Insurance Limited. I believe they aren't amongst us right now. Ladies and gentlemen, for the gold, and that goes yes, the ladies are walking, and of course, the team as well. Let's give them our heartiest round of applause. So before we move ahead to the next set of winners, Sangeeta, Mohit, and Naval, we've been running this contest, which you're all aware in terms of the question. So we're going to be asking our third question, if that's okay, right? Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, I need your focus here because it is time for, and I wish I had that music playing in question number 3, okay? Stress is considered to be a part of our lives, especially the executive of companies, and stress is also a major contributor to the lifestyle disease. We also know that people are getting obese, high BP, diabetic, and depressive due to stress. Cortisol is called the stress hormone, playing a major role in our body, which makes some unhealthy changes in our system, which will end up in diseases. But there are also some happy hormones which play a major role in reducing the ill effects of stress. Can you, which is all of you, any of you, name those happy hormones? All right, the one out here, sir? Yes, do you know any more? If you know more, it'll be better. Okay. Oh my God, how do I choose now? I think we'll have to, but then we'll still... The most important, alcohol. I think he said it. Let's just give it to him. Come on, let's give him a huge round of applause. Come on, join us on stage. We've got a giveaway, yes, for you. You definitely don't have any stress and you're very happy at this moment. I love that answer. And of course, he also answered the happy hormones, right? With this, let's move ahead to the next subcategory, Best PR Campaign. And the bronze goes to Niva Bupa Health Insurance and Archana Agency. Let's give them a huge round of applause. As I said, all those who blow in the trumpet, the drinks are going to be coming shortly. Come on, let's show more energy. With this, it is time for us to move on to the next subcategory, being Best Social Media Campaign. The bronze goes to Future Generali India Insurance. Congratulations, Team Future Generali India Insurance, for bagging the bronze in the subcategory Best Social Media Campaign. Also with this, the silver goes to Reliance General Insurance. Well, they aren't amongst us, but let's applaud them. And the gold, yet again, I'd like to invite Future Generali India Insurance for the campaign. Those are Kamaya Kya Health Super Saver. 2 awards for Future Generali India Insurance in the same subcategory. Congratulations. All right, before we move ahead, quickly, one final question, because we've got this amazing giveaway to give. Giveaway to give. Yes, that's where I come. All right, we all know that we only have one brain. Have you ever thought if there was a second brain in our body? Which organ is considered to be the second brain? My gut says she got it right. Yes, that's the answer, ma'am. Please join us. Yes, you. You said it right away, gut. I couldn't really go to anyone else. And of course, you also said it, ma'am, but we'd like you to do the honors and give away. For the final question, come on, let's give them a huge round of applause. Well, that ends with all the questions. Of course, we have one lucky draw winner, which we'll announce shortly. With this, it is time for us to move ahead to the final set of awards, and it's only getting exciting. The best use of celebrity/influencer. Let's find out who the winners are. The bronze, silver, and gold all go to Future Generali India Insurance. They've totally clean bowled this subcategory. Team Future Generali India Insurance. For the campaigns, Unmask Your Feelings, Mind Matters, and Ro Kamaya Kya Health Save, Super Saver. All the awards, bronze, silver, and gold. And what a coincidence, 3 of you coming and getting the 3 awards. Fabulous moment right there. And for the next subcategory, it is the best use of digital medium, and the bronze goes to Team Future Generali India Insurance. You seem to be tipping all the awards towards the end. May I say, let's save the best for the last. Let's call them on stage. With this, I'd request Naval to please stay on the stage while as I thank Mohit and Sangeeta. Thank you so much for your valuable time. Let's give them a huge and a warm applause whilst as thanking them for the same. Now for the final segment. Okay, for lucky draw. All right, okay. Before we go to the biggest honors for tonight, and I've just got the news, for the lucky draw, the winner is Sachin Talwalkar, Aves Life Sorrento. Sachin. If I'm the one lucky winner gets the entire package of Eplimo worth rupees 35,400. Let's give him a huge round of applause. There's one Sachin and then there's another Mr. Tendulkar, and now we have Sachin who's taking over with his energy. All right. Okay, everyone, I need your attention as it is time for the biggest honor of tonight. Hold your breath as we now announce the brand of the year for the 3rd edition of E4M Health Marcom Awards, and that goes to, any guesses? Future Generali India Insurance. Come on, let's give them a huge round of applause. The biggest honors of tonight. Need the biggest applause. All your trumpets. These are the final awards. And if I may request you, since these are the biggest honor of tonight, we'd request a few words, please. A few words for you. All right, with this, we move ahead. Ladies and gentlemen, for the final award, Agency of the Year, for 3rd edition of E4M Health Marcom Award goes to House Life Sorrento Private Limited. Well, truly, Havas Bold right there. Come on, Havas Bold. Let's give them a huge round of applause. Agency of the Year for the 3rd edition of E4M Health Marcom Awards, Havas Life Sorrento Private Limited. Could we have the team to please say a few words on winning this award? Please, anyone? Yes. All of you.
Couple of things, right? I think winning awards is no joke. It's always really hard, and especially to win awards and stuff that you've done, real work that you've done for real clients, right? But at this point in time, I'm going to shut the hell up and give the mic to somebody who I can embarrass and ask the toughest question with. So what is the hardest part of doing this?
Convincing our creative team. more than convincing a client, these guys are tough. Okay? So that's my answer. Congratulations.
Okay.
Come on.
Well, the best convincing comes from the right brief. Not blaming the client. No, I mean, I'm just going to thank everyone. I think today has been our day. It's been incredible. And like I said, this award, because it's not just judged by the creatives, but also by the industry, big wigs, it's special to us. It's very, very relevant. It's effective. It's creative. Thanks a lot. Thank you very much.
Congratulations, ladies and gentlemen. Havas Life Sorrento Private Limited, Agency of the Year. Well, before we part ways, I'd like to now call upon ICICI Lombard General Insurance Limited. Well, we missed having you on the stage for one of our previous awards. Could we have the team to please join us right now? Come on, let's give them a huge round of applause, please. The best integrated campaign. All right, with this, after a successful 3rd edition, we are going to be seeing you next year for the 4th one. Until then, it's a wrap, ladies and gentlemen. You've been a fabulous audience, and last but not the least, let's applaud for one another. What a great evening this has turned out to be. Congratulations, and let's continue the celebration over drinks and dinner. Thank you for joining us. This is me, Bhavna Bhatia, signing off for today. And it was an honor hosting this one. With this, we cue in for the partner AVs, powered by Partner SPAG, Be Real, Gold Partner Teamwork, delivering campaign that makes a difference, and We Roots Wellness Solutions, live long, stay young. Could we have the partner AVs?